impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Watch out! He's falling down the stairs!
No! I won't let you ruin centuries of preparation!
Are you alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on. Enough further. Give us the bow.
How dare you! I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelebor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Coldharbour.
You're waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
What trickery
Where'd
is
you
this?
come from? Yes?
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means... What? What are you talking about? A vampire. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't... Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. You risked everything to get Auriel's... I can't think of a more If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask. Please, take the bow. It's yours. I trust you're faring well. Even with Vyrthur gone, and the inner sanctum destroyed, my duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel remains. I have been sworn to protect this Vale and everything it represents until I die. Farewell, friend. May the radiance of Auriel fill your heart with joy.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful. It's not as shiny as Well, before we spoke to my mother in the Soul Cairn, I would have said we bring the bow to my father. But after everything with her, I don't think we can trust him. I keep thinking that there's got to be another... No, he has to die. Thank you. Somehow I knew you'd understand.
I trust you're faring well. While it would fill me with joy to see the Chantry back to its former glory, that time has long since passed. Now that my brother's dead, it's quite possible I'm the last of our kind. There's no need for that kind of talk. It's also quite possible that there are some other isolated conclaves of snow elves, nestled elsewhere on Nirn. I'll also assume Vyrthur didn't exactly give you the option to stay your hand. For the time being, I will remain here, on the Oval. You're always welcome to return here at any time, of course. The bow was said to be carried by Auriel himself into battle against the forces of Lorkhan in ancient and mythic time. Its craftsmanship has no equal anywhere within Tamriel, and possibly beyond. The bow draws its power from Aetherius itself, channel. Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces a magical effect That's actually only a fraction of its... With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much more spectacular effect. Causing the sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially devastating to the undead. Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently, corrupting its purpose. That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to try it. I can actually assist you in that room. If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them. Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time. So if you want the rest of your arrows, certainly. I can only do 20 at a time, but I see that won't be I'm afraid I'll need elven arrows if you want me to produce the sun-hallowed arrow. I feel nothing but sympathy for the betrayed, despite my actions, but I'm afraid that they're well beyond a cure at this. The twisted forms you've seen didn't occur overnight. It isn't a plague or a disease that ravaged our species. The dwarves may have stolen their sight, but it took many generations for them to become what they are today. Perhaps they'll never return to their former appearance, but over the centuries, if a line of communication could be established with them, it's the only way they'll discover that they weren't always malignant. They were once a proud and prosperous race. Farewell, friend. May the light of Auriel illuminate your darkest hours.
It sounds like... that's the last bit of the prophecy. The blood of a daughter of... Sure. Do you have any arrows, though? They would have to be of... I think you'll need to find some arrows first. Only elven ones will work for this, remember? I don't think you can ever be ready to kill your parent. I'm doing my best to not think of him as my father anymore. We've got enough to worry about right now. You stay focused, and I'll worry about me. Alright, let's see what you have. Just leave me alone for now.
I trust you're
I'll be fine.
well.
What now?
I trust you're faring well. there's anything at all I can help you with, please ask. It's good to speak to you again. Farewell, friend. May the warmth of Auriel provide you strength.
I'm no fan of the sun. What would be better than this?
Leave me in peace.
So, you've returned. Is your pet keeping you entertained?
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic half-breed vampire.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch her.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you.
Ariel's call was mine.
Now that's done. I'm not sure. I'll probably stay. I think we can rebuild here. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned. That's what I wanted to hear.
My congratulations. You are the new master. We bow to your power. The castle, of course, is yours. We shall follow you and help spread your... I've learned the whereabouts of a troublesome Dawn Guard member. But please, do be discreet. Our aim isn't to stir the net. I hope you don't get... good. My lady, you have my deepest sympathies. I am sure this was not easy for you.
He was out of control, though. I'm not happy about this. He's still my father. But I suppose my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end.
Of course, my dear. All will be well now. I am above the petty...
Once again, can you imagine it? Oh, not as much. It's true. What we do know, these chosen few... I'm afraid there's not much more to tell. Even today, the Elder Scrolls remain a great enigma.
I'm a loyal servant of the Lord of the Castle, and nothing more.
Let me go.
There's plenty for all.
I hope you find life in the castle to be to your liking. Whatever is required. Often I take on tasks that Garen or if I can remain useful. Those above me will see fit. I'm sorry I don't have more to offer. Good hunting.
What now? Let's just get this over with. Yes?
I am above. Now that the... Would you be interested in having the passage to the courtyard restored? Harkon clearly never... It would be my pleasure. I saw more than... I have never understood the Nord fascination with weapons. Magic is so much more versatile, don't you think? Well met, sister.
Need something? I'll be around here if you need me.
Once again, the Elder Scrolls have proven their value.
The Eye of Magnus, here but lost. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
just say it's a pleasure to have you leading the college. Really.
Tolfdir is... And to think near... Certain. Concentrate. You'll also... Focusing solely on flames... I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Take a look. Until... next time.
me what you've got.
Now you'll pay. No more. I yield. I yield.
Come on!
Oh well. Must have run off. You speak to a vigilant and any other abomination, but the Daedra are the worst. They're callous.
Door?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some sort... Hello, my friend. What can I do for you on such... My father taught me an important lesson, and he said, Willen, you have the whole world. So I took his advice And here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but I'm content. And isn't that all that matters? I always thought it was odd. There's a layer of thick clouds covering the peak. Huh. Not sure what's up there. But I bet
Honestly,
the Greybeards know.
Passing through on your way to High Hroth? Mostly food supplies like fish. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch... Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just... Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be. Really? Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and... Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be... So be careful up there.
You can do something about them.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. We will see. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngeir. I speak for the great... Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny. That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination. have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro. Learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear. Well done. Again. You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. Show great promise, Dragon. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori. Master Bori will teach you Wood, which means whirlwind. Wood. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thumb. Approach Master Bori and will gift you. you shout. Master Wulfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori? Rex! Wolf! Now, it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes.
What?
Your quick mastery of a new Thu'um is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself. You are now ready. Retrieve the... Remain true to the way of the voice. You will return.
thralls of yours are slower than Argonians in a blizzard.
Feel free to grab a pick and help them out. I prefer not to sully myself with manual labor.
There goes another one.
Bah, weak-willed rabble. Even dead, they're almost useless. You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn. Then it is too late. The liars all... So when Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him. Find them.
My sister, yeah, an ornament. So, you found? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
It means so much to us. Claw back where it belongs.
I'm the innkeeper. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. So you're the Dragonborn. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me. Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because I just handed you the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too? It was the only way I could make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I'll explain what I want when But I had to know if the rumors about you were... I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the... I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. Yes, we're very... But that isn't important right now. We remember you're the only... Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just... They weren't gone. Now something's happening to bring them back to life. I know they are, and I figured we're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before... I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
there. A dragon. It flew over the town. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ursa. Slen, Senjun Kuzik. Ger Salokunir, Kalimir. Folusai Dokin. Zuu, Korav Nid no Dov to hide. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance, to dare take for yourself the name of Dova. Salokunir, Frida, Jur.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blood. A very for the last... Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear. Exactly. Nope. We used to be known across Tamriel as the Protector for the last 200... But we never found one. The first thing... The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't... Before the our Grand Master... So we fought them in the shadows, all across. Nothing solved. The Empire, and now the... Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we... Problem is that place is locked. Meet me back. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
What a waste.
Sigurd. Not bad. Reminds me when I first started.
What happened?
May the gods watch over you.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. I've been doing this a long time, remember? The Thalmor... I can get you... I have a... His name... I'll get word for him. While you're doing... Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
I have no business with you.
Feel free to make requests.
What do you need? Really? Here's the deal. Don't plan. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Take my advice. Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own. You should speak to my...
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Have you given Malborn the... Good. But the only way... Which means you... When you're ready. You'll only have... You can't go to... At the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all... Just make sure... Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any desire.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
Then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please,
Madam
tell me,
Ambassador,
what is
I am
it, Malborn?
so sorry to interrupt. It's
With the
just that
soldiers all
we've
fighting
run
the
out of
war,
the
there's
Alto
nobody to hunt
wine.
down the bandits.
Do I have
Travel
your
has
permission
become
to
dangerous
uncork
of
the
late.
Of
Arinthia
course.
Red?
I've told
Yes,
you
I
before
agree
not
with
to bother me with
Have you heard
such
any news
trifles.
from the other parts of Skyrim?
Yes, Madam
Well,
Ambassador.
there might be nothing to it.
My
but I've
apologies.
heard that the
We'll
feud
have to get
between
better
the
acquainted
Greymanes
later.
and the Battleborns
Please,
is quite
enjoy yourself.
lovely. Freya Greymane is convinced that the Battleborns have abducted one of her sons.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. Let's hope we both live through this day. Here you go, ma'am. Is there anything else I can get for you? All right, then.
And drink to your liking.
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
We're not supposed to talk to the guests.
Please, help yourself. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury
There are
is
words
sharing
spoken
that luxury
and
with
words
those who can appreciate it.
Beware these Thalmor,
I trust
for they are
that,
adept
of
in
course
both
not.
languages.
One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim
Elenwen
and then
always
serve
throws
them
quite a
cheap
party. I
ale
never
and
miss one
stale
if I can
bread.
help it.
The hospitality. One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Eld. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim. The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction following the Great. The Empire. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high
Great war.
politics.
For the man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable. But not every Nord is obsessed. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. As for honor, well, there are some luxury. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance, so I feel that it's. I try to do my little part. Besides, there's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf.
I hope you
Very
enjoy.
well, then.
I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment. Until next
You
time.
there, serving girl. What's your name, dear?
Brayless,
There
sir.
are words
You need a
spoken
drink? Something
and
to
words
eat?
unspoken. Beware these Thalmor. Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing.
And believe me, I don't
There are
say
words
that to
spoken.
everyone.
For this reason, I avoid them when I can. There are words spoken and words For this reason, I avoid them when I can.
Was there anything else I could do for you?
May wisdom light your path.
I hope you're enjoying yourself.
The degeneracy of the Empire is on display. There are those in the Empire who
Yes,
would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to... It's only a matter of time before your whole rotten empire collapses of its own decay. No offense. There is peace now, and that peace will... But make no mistake, this is not a peace forged. It is more like the calm between storms. And the next storm, I think, will be far... I lead the Justiciars. We are charged with enforcing the... Lords can be... But mark me well. I will purge the heresy from this land as surely as the flame burns the flesh from the rumors
of late? Have you visited Rorikstead lately? No matter how harsh the winter, the crops that grow there never falter.
These parties
Even when every other farm in the hold is barely scraping by,
help yourself
the harvest
to
at
more wine.
Rorikstead is always bountiful. Is
What
it
does a fellow
fortune,
need to do to...
blessings of the divines? Who knows?
Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalind. Though, if there's anything I can ever... Wonderful. Is that all? Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone.
What can I get for you? Of course. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted. Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Win. Arm.
What are you
I
doing?
speak figures. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out.
Go, out, before I change my mind.
The gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do it. Talk. Got it?
Wouldn't want to offend our
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted.
Get out of here. I say nothing.
Your gear is in chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes?
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Aladin. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down. Always looking down their noses and slowly foot slogging. Where are you? Over here! I'll see you! Enough!
Listen up, spy. Trapped in here, and we never should have come here.
Over here!
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Help! Someone!
I told you. I don't know any... What? Who... What do you want, then? Yeah. Come on. This way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. They grabbed me in Riften. They seem to think I know something. They just kept asking me the same damn questions. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
You made it out alive. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. Esbern? Figures the Thalmor would be on his You mean aside? Esbern was... He knew obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. Ironic, right? The old enemy... Even so, do they know where he is? Riften, eh? You'd better get to... Oh, just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. What is it?
Oh, what happened?
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove this time.
I just don't want to.
Go away, if you know what's good for you.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Eh, lass? Ah, expect... Besides, you look like your pockets are a little passing on a golden opportunity as well. I've got a bit of it, and in my line of work. Simple. Once you have it, I want you to place it in... There's someone... Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. Gather round, all. Gather round, all. Gather round,
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Blanchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nirnroot mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lads.
blood elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
My husband Bercy will be the death of
Looks
me.
like I'd
He
show.
spends too
And
much
here you
time
go.
worrying about Riften
The way
and not
things
enough
have been
about
going
himself.
around here. Nah. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's... All right, then. The group I get there in one... Nah.
All the crime
My
and corruption in
organization's been
Riften
having a
is
run of
really...
bad...